Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to Talk Yarning to Me. You have found me once again. My name is Zuri. I will be talking yarning with you for a little bit. I always start and I feel like I'm not actually ready and then I'm like, ugh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm here really quick we're gonna do 2 videos tonight. I don't know if they're both coming out tonight, but this one is. Tonight being Monday, the 27th of January. And this is just week 4 recap of my Hat a Day challenge. This will be the first week that I have not met my goal to make 1 hat for every day. So I've got 6 hats instead of 7 this week. But that's okay. Because as I mentioned last week, I felt like I was getting sick, and I did get sick. So my son caught what I can only assume is the flu. And then he slept from like Sunday afternoon and didn't wake up until Tuesday morning last week. And then by that time, I already felt it coming. So I like told my boss, I was like, my clock is ticking. I'm gonna get as much work as I can get done before I go down. And I made it Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday I was done. And I wasn't super duper sick, but it wasn't worth trying to fight through it either. So I took Thursday and Friday off. But I was like, you know, sometimes you're sick enough that you can just like sit up and still like crochet or do whatever. This one I was just like laid out, vegging out on my phone for 2 days, like trying to sleep like my son did. But one, he was still home, especially, well, at least Thursday he was still home because we had snow last week as well. And so school was out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which was good for him because like I said, he didn't even start recovering until Tuesday, but I wouldn't have wanted to send him to school, like, you know, not knowing, like, just not, never really confirmed what it was, and he was like still not in the best shape, and I didn't want to, you know, spread his germs all over. So thankfully he got to stay home. Had just like enough energy to do like the work that they assigned, the virtual work they assigned, and then he like wasn't eating much. By the time he finished his work, he was like, can I take another nap? And he was like asleep till the next morning pretty much. Maybe wake up long enough to take a shower, but that was it. And so for that reason, like, I still was parenting for part of my illness. And then 2, I just was tired and I was coughing a lot, especially at night. And so I wasn't sleeping really well. Like, I'm still coughing a lot. We'll see how far I can make it into this video before I have to pause. So that's what happens when I'm sick, is that even after I'm feeling better, like the cough lingers for me for a good couple of days. Like, no, not a couple of days, like a couple of weeks, at least a week or 2. And so that's where I'm at now, where I'm feeling fine, but I'm still coughing like a lot. I have to keep water next to me. Like, I have to, as soon as I get on like a Zoom meeting at work, like here it comes, like my body just knows, and it's like, it's terrible and gross. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys these hats, and then I'll let's drop that video. I'll stop that, and then I'll come back and we'll do like a little catch up on what I have managed to be working on this last week or so, which has not been much, but we'll talk more about it. Anyway, 6 hats to show you guys. These are in no particular order. I feel like this is pretty much backwards order. So these are all from the same yarn. This is like my Karen Ogo. I had 3 left. This is from, most of these are from the second one, maybe from some of it from the first one. So we're just working through it. Let's here. This one, I know this was like when I finished off with one Ogo and then started like at this end of the next one. I know this one because this one's big and it's all one color. And then this one, this is another one. Remember I showed you guys last week one where I was just kind of just playing with doing like a different design or whatever. So same thing here. I just did like some post stitches up here, and then a row of clusters here, and then post again, another row of clusters, another row of posts, and that's it. So it's just, it's not very, I think if I put it on, it'd be more visible. Let me see. if you can see the design, if I put it on, you can. So yeah, you see, this is kind of a freehand little thing just to break up the monotony. This is me trying to do a cat ear beanie. Something fun and different. I think I went a little too long with it though. I mean, I guess it'll still, the ears are still visible, I guess. But yeah, it was that. And then this one, here it comes. Okay, if you recognize this yarn, this is the same yarn I made my hat out of, my dress out of, the Red Heart Dreamy. I was gonna knit myself a matching hat. This yarn does not want to be a hat. It just doesn't. Because I cast on this hat no less than like 5 times. Like the first time I cast it on, I think it was too big. I cast on too many stitches, so ripped it out. And you know, this is fuzzy yarn, so it does not want a frog either. Redid it, and after I joined, it ended up twisted. And sometimes you can't tell it's twisted until, like, same thing I think in crochet. Like, when you join, sometimes you don't notice it's twisted till you get all the way around, maybe once or twice, but I got around a couple times, not once or twice, and I was like, oh, this is twisted, so rip it out. Redid it again, something else was wrong. Redid it again, something else was wrong. I think redid it again, it was twisted again. I was like, I am not doing this again. So I just crocheted a hat. Just like the most basic thing, but I used it pretty much all up. There was not much, there was like a yard left, so it worked out perfectly. And this is like, it feels good. Like this feels like pretty thick, cause it's a 5, but I did it like I treated it like a 4. So it's a sturdy, that's not the right word, but it's like a cozy feeling. Yeah. So, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it just because I have so many hats. So those are my 6 hats. So this brings my total up to, I think, the end of last week, I wanna say I had 23, so 6 more, that's 29 hats. Not counting what I've done for this week. I've already done 2 this week. I did 1 last night, I did 1 tonight already. So 29 hats on, like, so by Saturday, which would have been the 25th, right? So it's not bad. It's not bad. It still keeps me, even with missing 1, it still keeps me 4 ahead. So yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I was just showing you guys those. Here is a pile. I do have to weave in all my ends. I'll probably do that tomorrow during the day at some point. This is the pile though. And this, I have 1 more Ogo left. So that's what I'm working on now. This is the last Ogo. I probably will get I'll probably get exactly 4 hats out of it. Most likely. Sorry, piece of hair or fur or something out of my mouth. Gross. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.